Are we ready? Woohoo! Oh my gosh, I already started filming. It's 2021, New Year, and I thought of doing something new on my YouTube channel, which is to kick off my studio vlogs once again. In other words, these are gonna be videos where I'm doing something that I would like to share with you all, but I don't really know how to categorize them to like a single video. And you know, instead of sharing in my Instastories, I do a bit more of like a chat with me type of concept. So the first video of 2021 is to share with you my 2020 goals from my old bullet journal, and then also share with you some of my 2021 goals. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to be doing a giveaway to celebrate 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So thank you so much if you've subscribed. Before we start, firstly, if you're new here, hello, I am Gadis of Made by Mutiara. I'm mostly on Instagram, but I'm gonna be doing this YouTube thing as well. So yeah, you can just join me along as I talk about my goals for 2021. So 2020 was the first year I did my bullet journaling, and here were my goals. Firstly, I'm just gonna show you the growth tracker that I had. I will say that I'm very proud of the growth that I've been able to accomplish with, firstly, my Instagram, because I started to be more serious in terms of wanting to create more art for my page, and therefore I'm glad I also saw the growth, and also with growth in terms of my YouTube channel. And also I started my Etsy shop, and I also managed to get a number of commissions, which I'm very blessed that people will ask me to make art for them, so yay. So let's get to the goals. And I did not accomplish any of the goals here, as you can see. So I wanted to have 100 listings, which means a combination of digital and physical stuff. I wanted to maybe open a website to start selling on there instead of Etsy. I wanted to start selling my original artwork, so I'm just going to show you some examples. And as you know, I make a lot of lettering art on Instagram, and there are a number of artworks that I'm like, hey, this would make good gifts for people if they're interested. So these are all like really clean, you can frame them up. There are quotes, I think they are meaningful, and I've always wanted to like give this to someone who may have a better use for it, whether it's like a framed quote in their room, and look at the color shift, it's like so nice and fancy. Yeah, so I don't know, these are all things that I'm like, hey, oh wait, no, I want to keep this one. These are all things that I'm like, hey, maybe I should just put them up on my Etsy shop. That is a whole other process that I have to think about. And of course, I didn't do it for 2020, so let's go on to the next goal, which is, oh, okay, so I did have a tick here, which is to be good at Pinterest. I wouldn't say I'm good at it yet. I would say that I have a very good understanding of the basics. What I'm currently doing now is uploading my Instagram videos up on Pinterest because they seem to be the ones that get the most traction. And I'm also pinning all of my Etsy listings onto there, just with hopes that if I use the correct titles and tags, that more people will see it when they Google it, and then Pinterest will show them like, nah, here it is. Next thing is to start the email list. I would say I have started in terms of collecting email lists. So if you want to get a discount for your first purchase on my Etsy shop, I do have a code that you will get if you sign up for my email list, but I have not utilized it in terms of like sharing what I'm doing. That is, spoiler alert, one of my goals for 2021. Now, other than my business, I have goals for myself, which is normally usually like health goals. If you can see here, my resolution last year was to not buy any more crisps, so potato chips. I striked it out because I think by the second week of January, I ate potato chips. Next goal is my YouTube goal. And last year when I first started in January, when I wrote this page, I did not really have a clear path or idea or action plan. I wanted to be efficient in editing. I wanted to do well-planned tutorials. And I also wanted to do one video a week, which I was able to do from June to November. And then December, I decided to not stress myself. I wanted to take a rest. So yay! One video a week will also be my goal for 2021. So I can do it. Next, 2020 goal for my creative self. I wrote here I wanted to finish my watercolor lessons. So story time in 2017 or was it 2018? I wanted to treat myself for my birthday by buying the watercolor summit where you get like I think 6 different projects to paint along, but I never got around to doing it. So I still have those lessons. Like,
remember guys, you have those lessons you haven't finished. You've seen them but you've never finished.
So I didn't do it. I don't know why. I wanted to start botanical line drawing and I did do it. And here are some of my works which are not very good, but this is a direct copy of what the instructions are in this book. How to Draw Modern Florals by Ellie Kosh. I recommended this in my gift ideas book last year. And yeah, there's all this step by step about how to draw. So I'm just using this book first for reference, and then after I'm done with it, then I'll move on to something else. And yeah, last time I practiced was in April, so I'm definitely looking forward to doing all this drawing again. And I wanted to continue using or making chalkboard as practice. I did like I think 1 or 2 pieces of chalkboard art back in 2019, so I wanted to continue doing it in 2020, and I'm quite happy I did because I also got opportunity to work with some chalk marker companies because I did this. So yeah, I'm so glad there's a tick there as well. Other pages in my bullet journal, this is my doodle gratitude log. So each month I doodle some key highlights of that month which I really like. These were my YouTube and Etsy shop brain dumps. Some of them I did, some of them I did not, but at least I have this as reference for what ideas I had in the past. And that's pretty much it. Now let's go on to the 2021 goals. So for my 2021 bullet journal, I did do a setup on it. If you're interested to watch that video, you can go and check it out over there. And let's take a look. So first thing, I added some additional affirmations and reminders to this page over here. The one thing that I want to make it more obvious and outstanding are the words that I am enough. Moving to 2021, I do want to expand my teaching capacity in terms of doing more lettering based tutorials, but something that's been holding me back is the fear that I am not good enough because I haven't been teaching lettering at all. Even though yes, I'm a teacher, but I teach math, so I'm more confident in that. So a lot of the thinking that I have is like,
I'm not trained to teach lettering, so what makes me think I'm qualified to do that?
You know, so it's a lot about getting myself out of that mindset and telling myself that yes, I am good enough if I put in the work, if I put in the prep for it. The next line I added were the words to don't self-reject. It's all thanks to, I think, this Instagram post. I'm just gonna put it up over here. And when I read it, I was like, oh my gosh, I do that a lot. I self-reject even before I try doing that thing. So that's something that I'm gonna try to remind myself to not do, which is to don't self-reject. That could be a sticker. And the last thing that I added was to always tell myself that if something feels super uncomfortable, then do it. Reminder. If you need that reminder, then write these words down also. You and I can share like the same affirmations together. Next, I filled out my calendar, guys. Look at how busy it is. I don't know, I kind of like it filled out as compared to empty. Of course, my gratitude log is not filled in yet. I always do it at the end of the month. Same goes with my growth tracker over here. Oh, okay, wait, I need to cover the goals so that I can do a reveal. Okay. That was a fail. But anyway, for 2021, my goal is, although this is out of my control, but my goal is to get 5,000 subscribers. I don't know if it's possible, but that's my goal. Next one is to hopefully in 2021 publish a total of 40 videos. And yes, although I say I wanted to do 1 video every week, I have to be realistic. Sometimes I may take more time to make a video, so I'm just going to allow some like empty gaps in between. So 40 videos is my goal. But of course, if I can do 1 video a week, I am going to do it. The next one is a goal, but it's also like a wish. Maybe my goals are not very well written now that I think about it, but it is for one of my videos to reach 10,000 views. It's something that I hope to get, but I'm not going to stress myself if it does. It's just a, hey, maybe it'd be nice if it reached 10,000 views. Next one is to finish my VRA modules. It's called the Video Ranking Academy, which I'm a part of. I signed on to it after last year. I joined a 7-day YouTube challenge, and it's by this channel called the Think Media channel. So if you are interested in starting a YouTube channel, please do check out that channel, Think Media. They have a lot of free resources there when it comes to what you have to do when it comes to building a channel. My goal is to finish the modules. I signed up to the course. I am, I think, 2 out of 7 of the way. My plan is to finish everything. And my last goal, I don't know if it's possible, but I'm very hopeful, which is to get monetized. Getting monetized is just an added bonus on top of what I can do in terms of the knowledge and help that I can give through my videos. So it's like, hey, if I'm already making videos, it would be nice to get monetized from it as well. And I'm somebody who has been watching YouTube since the conception of YouTube. I have a lot of my favorite creators who I watch on this platform, and I really do see a possibility in building a community with my channel. So my hope is that, hey, if I get monetized, I can put in that money to investing back into this channel. So that's one of my hopes. Next goal is the business goal. Let's see what I wrote. I actually can't remember. I wrote this like a few days ago, which is Happy New Year. Yeah. First goal, which I carry forward from 2020, is to sell my original. So I need to get started on that. I also want to start doing a digital product, which is to start doing some lettering worksheets, because one of my lettering goals is to eventually teach workshops. But of course, pandemic, COVID, social distancing, not possible. So I'm hoping that by doing digital lettering worksheets, I can do some sort of an arrangement when it comes to online learning. So that's my hope. And I've also dabbled in thinking about whether people are interested in buying the digital versions of the prints that I already have. So that's a consideration, hence the question mark. Next goal, instead of 100 listings, I put here 70 listings, because I'm thinking if I can add 10 listings per month, I really think I cannot reach this goal. Okay, and next goal is to start making customized physical products. This is more towards the Christmas period. What customized physical product I want to make? I don't know yet. I have a few ideas floating up in my mind, but that can only happen towards the end of the year. So that's a goal. And last but not least, the aim is to start utilizing my email list more of as a way to directly communicate to people when it comes to like, oh, I have a sale or I have new products on my Etsy shop. So that's something that I want to work on this year. Even if I don't start utilizing it, I want to at least know the mechanics behind doing an email list, because this is a totally new concept to me. If you know where to start when it comes to doing an email list or learning about the email list aspect of online branding, let me know. Share with me lah. Next goal. Creative goals. Okay, let's see what I wrote. Okay, master botanical drawing. Okay, I will say that maybe I'm only confident in one type of botanical drawing, and that is peonies. That's it. And over here, see, I told you, finish the watercolor summit. And I also want to start doing Procreate projects or do Procreate tutorials. I got gifted an iPad last year, so I wanted to utilize it in terms of making art on it and not just do lettering. And I also want to incorporate serif or sans serif freehand into lettering. Next, my personal goals. The first one is to intermittent fast more regularly. So surprise! Oh, I don't know. I feel very weird sharing this. Yeah, never mind, confident, I can do it. I have started intermittent fasting last year. I did really well from the end of January until June, summer, where it got really hot and all the laziness started creeping in, let's be real. So what I want to do is to continue on that intermittent fasting journey, because I feel like that's something that I can commit to. My biggest problem is snacking. So intermittent fasting is to hopefully just to help me reduce on snacking. Next, for my personal goal is to get burnt out less. I can count maybe last year I got burnt out, I think towards the end, September. I think every 2 months I seem to experience a bit of a burnout. So my hope is to manage it before it happens. I think I did, but at the same time, I think I didn't do it well, manage it well enough. On top of intermittent fasting, I want to be able to find an activity I like that I can do indoors, because outside now is winter, it's very cold. So I'm hoping to find something that can help me get active. I did do bloggy lattes last year, but it wasn't my favorite type of physical activity, so I'm hoping to find something else instead. And yeah, that's my personal goals. I feel like I'm gonna definitely write more, but as of now, that's the goals I have for myself. Oh wait, I have a goal. Don't buy new online courses until I finish my own. So one of the things that I hope to do is to finish all the courses that I've purchased in the past, whether it's 2 years ago, whether it's 4 years ago. Don't buy anymore until I finish those courses first. And that's it for my goals. Not all of my studio vlogs are gonna be like this. I'm definitely gonna be showing you more of like behind the scenes when the lighting is favorable, and also sharing you some process and thoughts when they come. Oh my gosh. A school bus. I always think that the American school buses look very cool. It's like, you know, you only see it on TV, but when you see in real life, it's like, oh, it's real. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you have a chance to take part in a giveaway by leaving a comment down below, letting me know what are one of your goals. And I'm gonna pick multiple winners, okay? Because not a lot of people watch my YouTube channel, so you got higher chance of winning one of these things. Hold on. 5 Viviva color sheets. I did a review on this Viviva color sheets. You can check out that video over here. These will be up for grabs, and I'm going to open this internationally as well, so do check out the description for the details. So thank you so much once again. I really am very appreciative. If you are new here, I hope you stick along. I hope you stick with me. No, what's the word? If you are new here, I hope you stay for the adventures that I'm gonna be going through, and subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoyed this very first studio vlog, give this video a thumbs up. Oh, and also if you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see behind the scenes in my studio vlogs, then of course let me know as a suggestion in the comments. I'm just gonna end here and say happy 2021, and I'll see you next week for the new video. Bye!